Hi and welcome to Dr. Mix. On this video, we're going to show you the brand new QCon Pro from iCon, the new controller from iCon. Actually, we had quite a few requests from you guys to do a review for this unit after, our first review on the original QCon. So here it is, in all its glory. It's all black, really nice finish. We have brand new faders right here, so they are high resolution faders this time. So for example, if I hit my mixer button right there, I can bring up the mixer and you can see I can really fine tune the fader like this. Very, very precise, much better, and we really love this feature. Another thing that we really like is the new meter bridge right here. So basically it's one piece, it's like one solid piece compared to the previous model. We feel that this looks a bit more professional, although the previous model was still great. However, it's much easier to see what's going on because it's right in front of you, where the previous model had them right here. So very, very nice and detailed meter bridge. We also have two LCD screens, so we can display a multitude of parameters at once, so you can see what's going on in your project. On top of that, we have another LED screen right here, which can display your bars, or your time, your minutes, or even time code, which is great if you're doing film work. All the standard controls are there, so we have our record enable, our solo, mute, and select buttons right there for every channel. And of course, we also have a very, very functional transfer bar. So I can go rewind, fast forward, play, activate my cycle, my loop, record of course. We also have a very nice jog wheel, feels very sturdy, it's not wobbly, it's very nice. And this of course can function as a scrub wheel. So very easy to find clicks or pops in your audio. Another nice touch is that the zoom controls are right in front of you, so they're very easily accessible. I can go and hit the zoom button right there, and now I can zoom in horizontally, vertically, zoom out, zoom in. And, for example, if you deactivate the zoom button right here, I can go inside Cubase and navigate through my tracks and even select audio events like this. It's basically like using your arrow keys on your keyboard. Another thing that has been improved are the encoders right here. They feel very sturdy, very positive. They don't feel like they're gonna break anytime soon, and they have this nice metal finish. Of course, we're using Cubase here, but you can use this controller with other DAWs like Logic or Pro Tools. One of the most important things that a controller like this allows you to do is that you can write automation very, very quickly. So the only thing you have to do is just select your channel, then hit your right button right there. So as you can see, the right button is activated inside Cubase, and then just hit play and move your fader very, very quickly. Let me show you. And I will play back. As you can see on this project, we have quite a few markers set up. The QCon Pro makes it actually very easy to navigate through those markers. So for example, I can hit my next and previous button right here, and I can go to my next marker, hit play, next. So I can go to the drop, go to my breakdown, very, very easily. Or I can even add markers by pressing the add button. So very, very quick, especially if you're working with like projects that have like a very large structure, or with film projects. That's an invaluable feature to have. A great thing is that you have these 8 assignable function buttons right here. So you can set it up to do whatever you want. The way you set it up in Cubase is you go to Devices, Device Setup, and then you can go to your Mackie control, which is the QCon actually. So as you can see, you can set it up to do whatever you want. You can have, all those parameters in Cubase. Cubase allows you to do everything you want, basically. So the way we have it right now is we have F1 to add an audio track. I will press cancel for now. If I press Shift F1, I can add an instrument track very, very quickly. F2 gives me my brand new lower zone in Cubase, so I can just open and close it very quickly. Shift F2, we have it so that we can see our control room mixer very, very quickly as well. And we can also change between our reference track or our mix, which is our little trick. This is actually one of our coolest tricks, and if you want to know more about it, you should check our online course, The Official Guide to Mixing. We'll put a link down below. Of course, you can have more function keys assigned. We also have our shifts and F8 to our video player when we're doing TV advertising or film scores. And last but not least, F8 is also our export mixdown, which is great because we know that it's the last key and that's when we finish our project. Of course, like the previous model, we have our dedicated buttons right here for pan, EQ, inserts, FX Sense. We also have the edit button right here, so we can say I want to bring up my channel settings for my kick drum. And I can go, for example, to my pan, change the panning left and right. I can also go to my EQ and I can, for example, let's say I can activate this band right here. I can activate this band right there. I can even change the frequency, change the Q like this. Everything is very easy because you just press the button to activate it or just press it to activate the Q setting. If I press the insert button right here, I can control my insert effects for this channel. So for example, I can select my slot. For example, in Cubase, we have 8 slots. Let's select slot number 1, and then I can select and browse through my file. So if I want to, for example, select quadraphase, I have quadraphase, and it just shows up very quickly. Now I can use these buttons to navigate through the pages. So I can say, for example, I want to select frequency 1. You can see I can select the frequency. I can bypass it or activate it. I can change the distortion type, for example, very, very quickly. I can see what I'm doing in the screen, but I still have all the controls right here. So I can see the channel names and everything. So if I can just go like this, I can change the drive, and all the parameters of the plugin are laid in front of you. We also have dedicated undo and redo buttons, and we have control over a sense. So if I press the FX Send button, I can change the send levels for all the 8 send slots. Another very cool thing that you can do with the QCon Pro is that you can select any mode like pan, EQ, insert, master. I'm gonna be in my FX Sense right now, and you can hit this button right here, and then you're into flip mode, which means that all these faders control your parameters. Right now, I'm controlling the reverb sense. So if I use this fader, I can control the send effects return very, very quickly. And you also have a little bit more precision using this mode. We really like that. So there you go, guys. This is the QCon Pro. You asked for it. We hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to share it, like, and subscribe, and visit us at drmix.com.